So, is that time of year where you're either this close to accomplishing your goals or you already moved on and you're already planning on next year's goals? So, in today's video, I'm just going to be talking about how I've been setting goals recently. It is quite an unorthodox way of setting goals, but I've found it to be quite helpful and also very effective. So, what makes this way of setting goals quite unorthodox is the fact that the main focus is not on the goal itself, but rather on the actions that allow you to achieve those goals. So there are a few phases, only three actually, but I'm gonna be walking you through these three phases on how to accomplish your goals or set your goals properly in 2025. And hopefully this way will allow you to accomplish a lot more than you might have this year or just accomplish even more than you did this year. Hopefully this video is helpful for you and feel free to try it out. Maybe it's not for you, but it's definitely worked well for me. So hopefully it can benefit you as well. But let's get straight into it. So the first phase of this goal setting plan that I have is you set a very, very audacious goal. So you want to be very unrealistic here because in doing that, you will push yourself and you will realize that you can accomplish a lot more than you think. Because most of us, we set goals that we know we can accomplish because not everyone wants to be able to say, I worked extremely hard towards this very ambitious goal, but I didn't reach it. And that hurts our ego a bit. But I'd invite you to set an extremely ambitious goal, a goal that you don't actually think you can achieve, because you will push yourself and most likely you will be able to accomplish something much greater than if you were to just set something that you knew you could achieve. So that's the first step or the first phase. You want to set an extremely ambitious and audacious goal, one that should actually scare you, because if it scares you, you know you're doing it right. But that's just the first phase. So the second phase is taking this very ambitious goal and scaling it down. So you're pretty much breaking it into smaller goals. And you're gonna repeat this process until you get to a goal that you can actually achieve. So you just take this big goal. You're like, what is a smaller goal that will allow me to reach the other goal? Then you just repeat the process. And it can take many times. And it should actually take you a long time because if you did it right, you set a very unrealistic goal, which will mean a few of the goals beneath that would also be unrealistic. So you just repeat that process until you actually get a goal that you know you can accomplish. And that's phase two, just dissecting the big goal, analyzing it. And this does take a good amount of self-awareness and also knowledge in the goal itself. So it's not the easiest thing to do, but if you can do it properly, it will allow you to make a lot of progress. And being able to analyze goals and breaking it into smaller goals will help you achieve a lot. So that's phase two. So now it's phase three. So it's quite similar to phase two, but you're going to be doing the same thing with this manageable goal. But instead of making smaller goals, you're going to be thinking about habits or actions that you need to take on a daily or weekly basis to accomplish that goal that you know you can accomplish. And a great way of doing this is to just think, what can I do today that will lead me to this goal? How will I be able to progress today? And a good way of tracking these habits is a habit tracker. You can use Notion or you can just use another app. Doesn't really matter what you use as long as it allows you to track, because that's how you see progress. So that's phase three. And then you just have to focus on the inputs, just making sure you do everything every day, every week. And trust me, we're not perfect, right? So some days we are gonna fall short, and that's okay as long as you learn from your mistakes and just get better as a result of it. So just focus on the inputs. And then what this will do is it will allow you to accomplish these big goals. Because I know a lot of us will fixate on this huge goal because you're just thinking about this, but you're not thinking about how you're gonna get there. And with this method of setting goals, it really taps into the input side of things, which I think allows you to accomplish a lot more. So this is how I accomplish goals, and it might not be for everyone. Some people might be extremely motivated by this huge goal and they just dive headfirst. But I feel like this is a more sustainable way and also effective way of accomplishing really ambitious goals. Hopefully this video helps you. Maybe you'll accomplish a lot more by using this. I would invite you to try it out, even if it's just for one goal. But that's all I'll say for today. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. If you feel like you know someone that is struggling to set goals, feel free to share this video with them. It might help them a lot. That's all I'll say, and I'll see you in the next one.